Hey geeks, Tim Tibbetts with MajorGeeks.com. Today we're taking a look at setting aside the Windows 10 1809 October update for a week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, or for Windows 10 Pro users, you can quickly defer it for 35 days. So let's start there with Start, Control Panel, go down to Updates and Security. Sorry, VMware runs a little slow sometimes. Go to your Advanced Options and look for Pause Updates. As you can see, it'll defer it for 35 days. So simply click on, and this will then say Windows updates are deferred, and it'll give you the date. I'm going to leave it alone right now, but just go ahead and click that if the 35 days is good for you. If it's not, or you're on Windows 10 Home, you've probably got to edit the registry. It's not too tough to do, but back your registry up. Windows key plus R will bring up the Run dialog. Let's type in regedit. It's R-E-G-E-D-I-T. Click yes on any user account control prompts. Now we want to navigate through by clicking next to H key local machine, software, Microsoft, Windows Update will be next. Move this stuff over so you can see. There we go. There is Windows Update. Somewhere along this line, as we start moving forward, Windows 10 Home users may find they don't have one of these keys. So we'll show you what to do. Windows Update, we're going to look for a UX folder. If you don't have it, all you need to know is New Key. So you will right click, New Key, and then name it UX and press Enter. If you have UX, let's move forward. Under UX, you're looking for Settings. Again, we'll repeat. If you don't have a Settings folder, right click on UX now and click New Key and name that capital U, capital X. I'm sorry, did that backwards. Right click on UX, New Key, try this again, name it Settings. Duh. So now that we're in Settings, those who have it, you will look for Branch Readiness Level. Where's that? Right there. So once again, Windows 10 Home users probably not have that. So we're not doing New Key anymore. We're going to go back to the Settings folder. We're going to right click, select New, D-Word 32-bit value, right there, and you're going to name it exactly Branch Readiness Level, capital B, capital R, capital L. Okay, so now you have that key that you need. What we're looking to do here now is right click on Modify. There's two different things here. It's kind of screwy. There's semi-annual channel targeted. If you have 10, I'd leave it. If you have 20, I'd change it to 10. This way you get the most important updates, but not the major stuff. So you do want your regular security updates. So if you're at 10, leave it alone. If you're not, just backspace, enter 10, and hit OK. That takes care of that part. Now we want to screw around in here a little bit, and we want to be able to decide when updates come in, if we want to do 7, 14 days, etc. Again, you see here, defer feature update period and days, and defer quality. So you want to create these if you don't have them. Windows 10 Pro users have them. And again, we do this the same way by coming over here to Settings, right click, New, D-Word 32-bit value, and name them exactly as you see them here with the capital letters, so we can get started. Okay, see, now there's only two things you need to know here. You're going to want to double click on each one, right click and modify on each one. But let's make sure that we're clear on what does what. Quality updates is going to be more than likely your critical updates. Your feature updates are the type of things that come in on the Windows 10 major updates. So in a perfect world, let's say we're going to leave quality updates alone. Let's let that update as needed so that you get important security updates. So instead, let's right click on Defer Feature Update periods. You say it 5 times fast. Defer Feature Updates periods. Modify. Defer Feature Updates period and days. Modify. One minor change you don't see often with registry is we're going to switch from hexadecimal to decimal. Now, over on this section here where your value data is, just put in the days. So let's say you're content to put it off for 14 days. Change your value data to 14. That will now put the feature update off for 14 days. So if you already went in Windows 10 Pro users and changed it to the 35 days, you can modify that here, allowing you to do it for as long as need be. Once you're done, just press OK, and once you press OK, that is a done deal. Well, that should do it. I know it was a little sloppy here and there as I was playing around, poking around in here, but you just need to know for the Windows 10 home users how to create those D words and those keys so that you have everything you need to make those changes. Again, back up your registry. You can export here before you start. File, export. Name it anything you want. For example, today's date would be good. Whatever you want to do, 10.5-18.reg. Save it where you can find it. And see, now it's in my document. So if you screw up, you can actually go to File, Import, or you can typically double click it with Windows Explorer. So once again, everything's slowing down on me. There it is right there. So you can double click that, and that will import everything back to your registry and restore you. Otherwise, you can do File, Import, just like you did Export. There it is, and it will restore everything. So do that before you start playing around for Windows 10 home users, so you don't get into trouble trying to stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? Cool. Hey, thanks for watching. Click subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up, something. I don't know. Thanks for watching. See you next time.